In the previous movie, we saw how the neon was created to be encased inside these shapes. Well, here we're going to go back to the original art where I created that effect and look at the breakdown of all the layers that make up the final image. At the top here, of course, we see currently turned off is the neon comp. That's the composite of all the layers beneath, with the exception of the background. We'll turn it on right there. That's the composite layer that got brought over to the overall image where it was placed in position in the art, as we see back here, right there, in position. So let's look at the layers that make this thing up. We have all the paths, so let's just look at just the background, which usually is just the color. In this case, black, making it easy to see all the elements on top as I create them. So the background usually has nothing but a color. So the paths are here. We see there's the overall paths. There's the paths for the sides of the letters, and then there's just a work path for the little bottoms of the letters. So there we see all the individual paths for the neons and the actual letter shapes. So using those paths, each of the layers were created. So here we see letter sides. There's the sides of the letters. Without the letters on top, they don't look like much. We added a little dirt to those. There's a little dirt that got added in certain spots. And here come the letter shapes. Now they start to have that three-dimensional look, like the little blocks of letters and so on. Now inside, we have a bunch of layers that are being clipped. All the balance of the layers are clipped inside of here. Just as in the previous movie, all the elements that were inside the cases were clipped by the basic letter shape. So here we see the inside of the letter shapes. There we see the inside edge. There we see some dirt. Gotta have a lot of dirt. This is Times Square and all kinds of things happen there. There's the clips. Now, since these letters here, or these particular neons, are much longer than the one that we created in the previous movie, they require little clips that are going to hold neons in place. There's the neon tubes. They're all in place. Now, these little clips are holding the neon with little wires. And there's the little tiny wires that we can see right in there. Let's get in closer so we can see them. There's the little wires that are holding the neons in place. So there you can see all the different layers that go into making the overall neon sign for Planet Hollywood. And again, I'm only creating the part that's going to be visible, as you can see in the final scene. That is the only part. The rest is being hidden by this pole that we can see here, right in there.